Today I'm going to show you how to play the fingerpicking intro to Let Her Go by Passenger. We'll start out by taking a look at the chords. So the first chord we have is F major 7, and we're going to play it by putting our thumb over the top and then our index, middle, and ring. And make sure you leave that high E string on the top open. And just a plain old A minor, these 5 strings here. So here's how the picking works. Our thumb is alternating between a couple of the bottom 3 strings depending on the chord. And then our index, middle, and ring each get a string. G for our index, B for our middle, and finally E for our ring finger. Here's the first part of the picking pattern. Thumb and index together, then our thumb changes to the other string, thumb and middle together. And then after we do that, thumb, index, thumb, ring. Let's take a look at that whole thing one more time. Thumb and index together, thumb and middle together, then thumb, index, thumb, ring. For the A minor chord, it's the same thing, except we play different bass notes with our thumb. So one more time. Thumb and index together, thumb and middle, thumb, index, thumb, ring. Here's the pattern all together on an F major 7 chord. And now on A minor. So I recommend that you practice these and get really good at playing the picking pattern over the F and A minor chords before you move on. The next step is to add a couple hammer-ons. So I'm just hammering with my middle and doing the picking pattern as usual. So for A minor, we're hammering with our ring finger. And you can lift up your ring and middle, or just your ring. And this is what we have so far. Now we can add the transition between F and A minor. Ring finger on the 3rd fret, thumb picking E and D strings. That's all it is. During the transition between F and A minor, he plays a little lick. 3rd fret, open E string, and a pull off from the 3rd fret to the 1st fret. Now to add the thumb, the first step is to play the thumb and middle together and then the ring finger. And then we play the thumb and middle together again, and this time do a pull off from our pinky to our index. Finally, we can incorporate the thumb alternating between the E and D strings, and this is what you get. So this is what we should have by now. Now we just have to add 4 little things to what we already know, and we'll be able to play the whole thing. The first one's really simple. I just plucked the top 2 strings at the same time. Instead of just using my ring finger there, I did the ring and middle. This next one's not too bad either. So I'm just plucking the top 2 strings there, and then the next 2 strings together on the G. One more time. The second time we play F, it's a little different. We put our pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string and then pull off to the open string. So remember to keep the thumb going there. And then a little hammer on. 1st to 3rd fret. And that leads into the A minor chord. Here you can take a look at my right hand while I play the whole thing, just so you can see what strings exactly to pick. Down, up, down, up, then we go C over G, up, down, and then we do up with our fingers off. So let's just take a look at that last bit.